Today we are looking at the SH MonsterArts Godzilla -1 color version. This was a Tamashii Web exclusive, so let's see if it's adding into your collections. First things first, I'm absolutely in love with the colorway. Yeah, that's right, I love it. I think this thing looks amazing. It's what one of the re-releases of the 54 Godzilla was, put onto the -1 figure, and I think made even better. I think this is the best way to look at this figure's mold, at the just pure detail that's within it. And one of the best things about it is with mine and quite a few of the ones I've seen online have really good eyes. Now, the eyes themselves do look a little wonky, but they're facing forward, they look good. I'm pretty impressed, Tamashii. And of course, the teeth still aren't the best, but I think they look better than the original release. The dorsal plates here look fantastic. I love the way that they look. There's just some added detail into these in this colorway that just makes me go, just absolutely in love. The tail looks gorgeous. Dude, it's just a beautiful, beautiful figure. Despite it being Yuji Sakai sculpt, which means it has some slight Yuji Sakaiing. It's not 100% accurate, obviously, but he did give us these wonderful fucking toes here at the bottom, and look at that Godzilla crotch. Now, comparing it with the original release, I gotta say, I love these two next to each other. I love posing these two next to each other, and I can't wait to take photos of each one either mirrored from each other or fighting each other, because these two look awesome. I cannot wait in the new shelf setup to get these two all posed up and next to each other, because these are going to look sick, and I just can't wait to add the heat ray version in here with these two. When it comes to the articulation of this figure, this time around, Tamashii has kind of went forward and backwards. So there's no changes, but what they did do is they tightened up some of the joints in the body, and they loosened some of the others. I think the head and neck area got even tighter, and the jaw definitely got tighter. The arms got a little bit tighter, but then the legs and the knees, and especially in the tail, as you guys will see here in a few minutes, or in a few seconds, have gone looser, which is good, but also bad at the same time. I'm not really worried about the legs, but I do have one major tail joint that likes to pop off. Now, as you guys might know, I'm not completely against it, because I would rather have a joint pop off than break, but at the same time, it means that every time I want to pose the tail, it pops off. So that's slightly frustrating. So, one thing I will say, overall about this figure's articulation though, is just for the mold, it's very nice. I love the fact that we still have the toe articulation. I love that the toes on mine, very specifically, are just a slight bit loose. It feels like I've played with the figure already for a little bit, let it warmed up, let it get acclimated, so it's very easy to pose them. It adds way more character to the figure when the toes are articulated, and it's just absolutely one of my favorite quote-unquote features of this figure. Now I'm going to let you guys enjoy a little bit of music here, and I'll see you guys for my final thoughts. By the way, the tongue articulates. Nice job, Tamashii. Very nice. Show me Super 7's tongue articulation. Final thoughts on this figure. I think this is an absolute must if you're an avid and rabid MonsterArts or -1 collector. If you are not, I think this is a pretty easy skip. If you're looking to get this ASAP, it is not going to be cheap. If you're looking to wait for the US pre-order, I think that's fine. Don't have to rush this release. Try not to spend more than like 160 on this. It's really good, but you're gonna want to save for that heat ray version, which is undoubtedly going to be expensive on the aftermarket because it's a lottery release and there's no US details for it yet. So that's my recommendation. Thank you guys for watching the review. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next one.